So here in Texas, we've got a good cold snap. Here's my current temperature. It's about 11 degrees here. As you can see, a little icy on there. Roof's got a little bit of snow up there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is some snow flurries coming. It's a little cold. So now we'll take a pause here and let's talk about aquarium heaters. So I'm back indoors and let me zoom back out here a little bit. So this is, my aquarium, one of them. This is a 75 gallon. And as you can see, I have a heater controller right there. Okay. And as you can see too, the little red dot right there, that's telling me that the heater is operating. With this colder temperature, your heaters are definitely working overtime to keep up with your tank's temperatures. And it's always good to keep a spare on hand, because when you're using a lot of heater like you don't use in the summertime, then that's the time when you have heater failures a lot of times, because it's really working them and sometimes they fail. And I had that very instance happen on my 180. So let's go look at it. So here's my 180, and I did have a heater failure that started erroring on me. It was a Haiger 800 watt heater, and as you can see, as once again, I'm also running a Inkbird heater controller on this tank, but I did have some spare heaters, which is good to have. And over here, this is the Haiger heater that took a dump on me. It started throwing error codes, and so I did have two smaller heaters that I had, so for emergency backup. And literally those heaters I threw down in the sump. Let me turn the light on here, and those two heaters are right down in there, and that's what's heating my tank right now. So it always pays to have a good backup. And so those two heaters that are in here, they're not total combined between the two of them. That's only 500 watts of heater, so that's really not ideal for this size tank. So I did purchase a new one, which I've got to install, and I haven't done yet, but I'm getting to it this week. So anyway, that's what I've got to say about heaters. This time of year, you need to make sure that you have a spare. And with this tank, and then I have this tank over here, once again, it's on a controller as well, as you can see. And then I have my quarantine tank over here. Now this one's not on a controller, but I have a fish that's sick, and so that you can see the temperature, I've got it cranked up to 83 degrees. And this little guy, he's getting better, but I'm treating him for ick and fungus and everything else. I don't know what all wrong with him, but he's not doing so hot. So anyway, folks, make sure you have spare heaters. It's always good to have, just in case, because like today's a holiday, so maybe if your heater goes out, guess what? You can't get one because they're closed. Always a good idea. Keep a backup. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like it, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Thank you.